Assalamualaikum. My name is Sitina Afrina binti Sharaslan. So I will demonstrate the coding for the chosen design that has been fabricated from the latte machine, which is square head bolt. So we will start with the INTI equals to 0 and then float for these things, and then constant float pi. Okay, and then we will start with INT turning, and then the screen will show, are you going to proceed with a latte machine? And then there's an option for enter 1 and enter 2, which is 1 is for yes and then 2 for no. Okay, and then we start with turning equals to 1. So the screen will show how many turning process that we will choose. Okay, or else the screen will show please stop your work now. And then we go to the INT hours. So the screen will show the maximum working hours is 8 hours per day. So this is the hours that has been set up. So we have to enter our working days for latte machine that should hours under 8 hours lah. Okay, and then if hours less or equals to 8, the screen will show your working hours for today is what. Okay, or else please try again. And then next we go to the screen that will show the maximum spindle diameter is 290. So this has been set up too. So we have to enter the diameter of bolt in millimeter. Okay, so if the diameter is less than or equals to 290 millimeter, we have to put our diameter bolt that should less than 290. Okay, and then we go to the maximum spindle speed for this latte machine is 400 rpm. So we have to enter the spindle speed that is less than 4000 rpm. And then for this step is the maximum spindle feet range is 1.2 millimeter. So we have to put the spindle feet under 1.2 value. And then for this step is we have to enter the length of the bolt. So we can put as many as we want. Okay, and then this part we will calculate the VC, which is velocity, the time, and then the PC1. Okay, for this session. And then next, the time used for turning a bolt is okay, for this part, the screen will show the output or the result after calculating the VC1, the T1. Okay, and then we have to enter the number of times for turning. So how many times that the latte machine was turned. Okay, and then over here we also have the time used for turning is how many seconds. Okay, this for T2 and PC2. Okay, and then we will calculate the G. Okay, and then the screen will show the solid waste generated per workpiece is how many kg. Okay, and then we have P hour. We have P. Okay, so here we will calculate the P, and then the screen will show estimated productivity equals to what workpieces. Okay, and then over here also we can calculate. We have to calculate the estimated solid waste generated of total workpiece. Okay, kg over n. We have g equals to p times g. Okay, and then the c is equals to 0.516, and then we can calculate the sum. After that, for the final result is the screen will show the total operation cost with 51.60 cents per tariff rate is how many ringgit over here, which is sum of the operation cost. And then return 0. We're done, and then we will try to execute, which is compile and run this program. So first, I'm going to proceed with letter machine. We choose 1, enter. Okay, and then what's a new process? Okay, for the output, so this we have to choose enter 1 or enter 2. So I've been choosing 1, and then it is said that yes. Okay, and then over here it shows that maximum working hours is 8 hours per day. So we have to enter our working hours and below 8 hours. So I will choose 7. Enter. Okay, and then the maximum spindle diameter is 290. So we have to enter the diameter of bolt that have been chosen in my report, which is 15. Okay, so we choose 15.3 millimeter. Okay, and then we have to put the maximum spindle and below 4000 rpm. So I will choose 2000 rpm. Okay, and then the maximum spindle feet range is 1.2 millimeter. So I will enter the spindle feet is 1.1 millimeter over revolution, and then enter the length of the bolt that have been chosen is the nominal length is 69.7 millimeter. So this code have calculate the time used for turning a bolt is 1.90 seconds. Okay, over here, and then the power used for turning a bolt is 0.122842 kilowatt, and then we have to enter the number of times for turning. Okay, the number of time for turning is, so we choose 30 times. Okay, so there you have it. They will calculate the time used for turning, and then the power used per workpiece turning, and then they will also calculate the solid waste generated per workpieces, and then they will also calculate estimated productivity and also estimated solid waste generated of total workpiece. And the final result is the total operation cost with 51.60 cents per tariff rate is 840 ringgit 30 cent. So my coding will calculate the total operation. Okay, so that's all for letter machine. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nofatina Shita binti Matarmizi from section 11. I will demonstrating coding for mailing machine. Okay, after we insert all the value needed, I will print welcome to mailing process. It will appear on mailing machine screen. After that, it will print a machine specification cutter diameter, spindle speed, the VC, cutting speed for VC, feet per tooth, number of teeth, face mill diameter, machine efficiency, specific cutting force, type material, material price, dimension of material, width, length, and height. User will insert all the value. After that, user will start the milling machine. Before starting, milling machine will ask, do you want to start the milling process? Yes or no. And if user choose yes, milling process will beginning. Step 1, milling is processing from left side to right side. After that, it will say please make sure the material is clamped tightly on workbench, and it will mile the material with 15 millimeter and depth 10 millimeter. After that, milling machine will ask again, do you want to continue, yes or no? If user want to continue to step 2 and choose yes, milling machine is processing from bottom side to upper side. Please turn the aluminium block by 90° left and make sure the material is clamped tightly on workbench. And it will milling the material with width 15 millimeter and depth 10 millimeter. After that, for step 2, milling machine will ask again, do you want to continue the process, yes or no? If the user choose Y, step 3 will continue. It will processing from right side to left side. Please turn the aluminium block by 90° left and make sure the material is clamped tightly on workbench. And the milling machine will start processing. After that, milling machine will ask user again, do you want to continue, yes or no? If the user choose yes, step 4, milling is processing from right to side to left side. User will ask to turn the aluminium block by 90° left and make sure the material is clamped tightly on workbench with the value insert by user. And after that, start 4 will starting again. Before that, the milling machine will ask the user, do you want to continue, yes or no? If the user want to choose yes, step 5 is processing. It will processing from upper side to bottom side. Please make sure the material is clamped tightly on workbench. After that, milling machine will ask again the user if the user want to continue, yes or no. If the user choose Y, step 6 will processing. Whole milling is processing from upper side to bottom side. Please turn the aluminium block by 90° left and make sure the material is clamped tightly on workbench, and it will processing. After that, step 6 will ask again, do you want to continue, yes or no? If the user choose yes, step 7 will start processing. Whole milling is processing from upper side to bottom side. Please turn the aluminium block by 90° left and make sure the material is clamped tightly on workbench with the value given by user. After that, step 7 will ask again, do you want to continue, yes or no? If the user choose yes, the last step will continue. Whole milling is processing from upper side to bottom side. Please turn the aluminium block by 90° left and make sure the material is clamped tightly on workbench. And the milling will start process. And if the user choose no, the program will terminated. Or if you insert invalid input, the program will return to step 7. And else, the program will terminated or invalid input, program will return to step 5. If the program is the user choose N, the program will terminated, invalid input, program will return to step 4. If user choose no, the Mali machine will say invalid input, program will return to step 3. Else, if choice N, the program will terminated, else it will print invalid input, program will return to step 2. Else, if user choose no, program terminated, or else it will say invalid input, program will return to step 1. Else, if the user choose N or no, printf mailing process will not begin or invalid input, it will start again. After finishing all the steps, mailing process will calculate table feed, machine time, total machine using this formula fz times z times n. It also will print the depth cards, printf width of cards using formula AP times AE times FZ times Z times N times KC divided by 600,000 exponent total energy consumption. After that, it also calculate using formula length times weight times height for volume of aluminium block. The volume we remove, volume after mill also calculated. It also calculate for solid waste generation in kilogram. After that, it will print estimate productivity per 8-hour working and also print for estimate cost per day. Okay, and end the program.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Rasha binti Azman with metric number AD190187. This is the output for mailing process. So this is the machine specification: cutter diameter 30 mm, spindle speed for 400 minute, cutting speed 37.7 mm per minute, feet per tooth 0.2 mm per tooth, number of teeth 8, first mill diameter 30 mm, machine efficiency negative 106.106.12.736, specific cutting force is 1800 megapascal. Type of the material is aluminium block and the material price is RM20. The dimension of material is the width is 80 mm, length 80 mm, and the height is 30 mm. So we will answer yes. The first step is make sure the material is clamped tightly on workbench. The second step is turn on the aluminium block by 90° left and make sure the material clamped tightly on the workbench. Step 3. Turn on the aluminium block by 90° left and make sure the material is clamped tightly on the workbench. Step 4. Turn on the aluminium block by 90° left and make sure the material is clamped tightly on workbench. Step 5. Please make sure the material is clamped tightly on the workbench. Step 6 is please turn on the aluminium block by 90° left and make sure the material is clamped tightly on the workbench. Step 7 is please turn on the aluminium block by 90° left and make sure the material is clamped tightly on the workbench. Last step is turn on the aluminium block by 90° left and make sure the material is clamped tightly on the workbench. Okay, this is the result that we get. Table of it. We get the 640mm per minute. Machining time 0.1719 minute. Total machining time 1.3750 minute. The depth of cut 10mm. Width of cut 15mm. Total energy consumption is 3.600000 kilowatt. The volume of aluminium block is 192000 millimeter. Volume removed for 46,065 millimeter. Volume after melt 145,935 millimeter. Solid waste generation in kilogram is 0.1248 kilogram. Estimate productivity per 8 hours working is 349 unit. Estimate cost per day is Rm 6,980. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Input for working hours is requirement. Maximum working hour is 8 hours per day. In case working hours suspect 8 hours, the program will calculation with please attain option more. Input for endless brake is required. The greatest shaft brake is 81.8mm and check as B0. In the event that the input more than 81.8mm, the program will calculation with the value suspect 81.8mm. The greater anchor speed is 1700 rpm and check as T1. Order of change the input more than 100 rpm, the program will calculation with the value except 1700 rpm not support. Okay, the most extreme shaft booster extent is 1.2mm revolution rev, and in the event that the input more than 1.2mm rev, the program will calculation with the value exceed 1.2mm rev and not support. Okay, solid waste generated per workpiece. Evaluate efficiency. Evaluate solid waste generated of add up to workpiece and total operation take to with 151.60 cent per tarif rate. We calculate with formula and apply before the program calculation. Okay, we will start the program. Okay, insert working hour for drilling machine. Okay, I will insert 8 hours per day. Okay, I choose 1500 rpm and take the 1.10 rep millimeter. I mean like 4. Okay, for thickness maximum is 1250mm and length 270mm and width 270mm, and for the thickness is 3050mm. For length workpiece in millimeter is 50, the width the 10. So we get the basic number of required to drill of workpiece is 4 hole with 17.5 millimeter, and same for another hole. And last another is, and we get the current solid waste generation is 0.07823 kilogram, and current part machine time is 0.071 minute. Do you want to know? Okay, so and for the last one is total energy consumption for 8 hours is 10.507 kilowatt, and operation cost for 8 hours is Rm 2.493 cent. Okay, elimination of problem fit. To execute the C code, to choose the machine design portion that will be used to obtain accurate calculation for all design elements. The use of an online platform reduce the efficiency of dialogue. Unsure how to begin the C code because there are so many to input. Okay, that's all. Thank you.